had one today that was like, hey, do you want to see my new trampoline I got? And he took his iPad and, showed the whole room. So those moments that we wouldn't be getting in class to get to know these kids on such a personal level.
2020 has been a year of change in local economies, entertainment, and of course education. This year, school districts have had the challenge of creating virtual learning platforms that are effective and keep students engaged. Our Abby Loring tells us how local teachers are setting up special times to help fill the gap with more interactive learning.
During COVID-19, many are struggling with loneliness and lack of social interaction. This can be especially hard for our young students who are missing their classmates every day. But some local teachers are coming up with innovative ways to help their students interact with their classmates through a laptop screen. From young children to the elderly, social interaction is very important not just for mental health, but for our overall well-being. However, the need for human contact is especially crucial early in a child's development.
It is more about social, emotional, and showing and touching and tactile and just experiencing things when you're younger. And so this is certainly a part of that. And definitely the way we learn is, in our interactions with other people.
I agree. One of the elementary students' parents' concerns was their social time. Like, when are they going to have time to interact with their classmates? And so I started hosting what I call a lunch bunch every Friday from 12 to 12:30. And it's an optional time for students to log into a live Google Meet and eat their lunch with their classmates, just as they would if they were in our cafeteria here at school.
During Lunch Bunch, students can participate in show and tell, interact with their fellow classmates, and participate in a weekly activity like going on a virtual field trip.
I got one email that said that their weekly schedule was based around Lunch Bunch time, and like their grocery list was based around what that student was going to be eating at Lunch Bunch on Friday.
Conrad says Lunch Bunch has made her students more interactive and willing to learn during the work week.
They might comment on something during an instructional live meet that they were like, oh yeah, remember you had a dog named Bolt, or like whatever we were talking about today, that they're making those personal connections with each other. And so it just makes it feel more like a real classroom environment.
Teachers are great people, and at heart, they're going to do what they think is going to meet the needs of kids. And so to give them sort of the free range to do that has been important too, I think.
Ms. Conrad and Ms. Sodojima said the most important key is communication, and to not be afraid to reach out to your teacher if your child is struggling with virtual learning, because every child's needs are different. For Now in Hewitt, I'm Abby Loring, 25 News.
Abby, thank you very much.